Hi there. In this video I would like to talk about food yet again, and in this time I'm going to talk about integration of the systems of mind, body and spirit, or universal energy. It's really important because a lot of people are reading books, self-help books, or they listening to different topics on internet. They even go and do some courses, yet they forget how to integrate this into their own life, how to adjust this into their own life. And that's why I started to upload all these videos onto the YouTube, because I realized that many people, although they know the information, somehow they don't know how to use it, in a sense that we have like a metaphysical information, let's say universal energy, or filling up food with energy, but they keep it as it is and they don't try to integrate it into their lives. And I think this is pivotal, in a sense that if you see a trinity, mind, body and spirit, think about it, that body is in the middle, then there is mind and there is spirit. You have to integrate and feed everything back to the body and then out. And this is how you create. You integrate, you digest and you create, no matter what is it. If you look about the energy, usually how they present it, they even the energy of the earth, they present earth in the middle, and then like as a donut shape it flows around. So just think about it, that it always has to feed back to the source of the body and then it goes around. So basically this is the point. This is what I'm trying to do with all these videos, to point out which point is the strongest, let's say body mind or spirit mind relations. Okay, but now back to the food. So in a previous video I talked about food in regards of the healthy bowel. Now I would like to take this a step further. Why is it important to eat fresh fruit and veg as much as you can? Actually, now I'm gonna kind of contradict myself, because if you can, really you should eat only fresh. And why I said this in a previous video, the way I said it, because I want you to be able to adjust your mindset that even less or even a small step is better than no step. And some people really cannot make this high jump in a point of view, mindset and belief to reach this point. But now when we're talking about energy and food, it really is the best to use fresh. If you think about products which been on a shelf for a long time, like a frozen product or a microwave product, it might has, obviously it has calories, so it's gonna still feed you, it's gonna still fill you up, but how much does it nourish you? It's been modified, so in my point of view it's not fresh anymore, it's not alive, the life force itself is killed. So in a physical level, obviously it is going to feed you, but it's not gonna give you a force, a life energy to be able to function properly. That's why, that is the point behind eating fresh fruit and veg, as fresh as you can. So even if that food has been traveled 2 weeks, let's say a banana, till it comes to your country, it already did lose its life force a bit, but it's still better than, let's say, a microwave meal, or it is still better than a frozen meal. But a frozen veg is, again, or a canned veg, again, is still better than, again, a microwave meal or a ready-made meal which can be on a shelf for 1 or 2 months. I hope I made this quite clear. So now let's do an experiment which I'm doing usually on my mornings for my breakfast. Let's fill your food with energy, with life force, pulling it down from source. Now, I'm pretty sure if you are watching this, and I do hope so, that you are accustomed to meditation, and also you are accustomed to go into your spot in your mental state where you can create, because this is what we're gonna do now. We're gonna take something and we're gonna create something else with it, although physically it's gonna still be the same. So I have here 3 things. I have a glass of water, clean water, I have a piece of bread, and I have a slice of apple. And we're gonna taste it all. So please, if you can, gather these things, and I wait for you a bit. So get some liquid, something which is solid, and if you can, a live fruit or veg. It sounds a bit silly to mention life, but in this kind of case it is important to point it out. And then we're gonna start. So what I would like you to do is to taste your food and drink. When you are on this journey, it really is important to retrain your taste buds. And how can you do this? Is try to leave out sugary foods and sugary drinks in the first place, and try just to taste food, raw food especially, as it is, without anything on it. You can add salt if you want, it makes it nicer, but in the first time, just to really accustom to the taste again. So now we're gonna drink this water. I hope you got your items now, and really try to just taste it. How does it taste? Okay, now let's get your solid. I have this bread, pieces of bread, so it's already is modified. So you know it's flour, it's gluten-free, so it's gluten-free flour, and it probably has obviously salt in it and water and something which makes its shelf life last. But it really suits me. And then a slice of my apple. This is nice. Really chew it and feel it. How does it taste? And now what I'm going to do, I'm gonna put all these 3 items somehow together. Here. The easiest way to try this one out is to start with water. Water is really receptible to energy, sound, even your own voice, and thought. So if nothing else, just try it with the water. If you have a singing bowl, you can play the singing bowl for your water. I do this even when I make soup. I have a little one here, I'll show you. It's nothing special, it's just a singing bowl. So with this, you raise the vibration of your liquid or your solids. That's one thing. That's already better than nothing. But how can you program it? You can program it by opening up to your crown chakra, to the universal energy, to spirit, call it as you want, and pull energy of life or information into your body. And then either using your hand, if you're accustomed to use your hands to transform energy, I usually use my mind's eye, and this is how your mind gonna come into place. You pull it in from source, you focus your thoughts, and you're gonna radiate this energy and thought out to your food. Now this does take practice, so I would suggest to go into your meditative state where you can create, grind yourself. I'm pretty sure you are able to do that. If not, let's do this together. I don't really want to make this a long video, so first I'm gonna talk about how and why you should or you could put information into your food. Information can be anything. You can program constantly for good health. You can constantly program for healthy bones, healthy bowels. You can program that when you drink this water or you eat your food, then you're gonna receive information what you need for the day, for your work. You can program that whenever you do this and then you finish your drink of food, your body is always in the perfect health and your mind is also healthy and calm. You can really use this for anything. I usually use this in the morning, so I must admit that I'm not doing this with every meal. And I have a mantra going, and I think it's the easiest if you write down for yourself, if this is how you are thinking. For me, it's much easier to organize myself when I write things down, and I think I communicate in English anyway better in writing. So you write down, it doesn't have to be too long, what is important for you. So for me, it's always perfect health. You can put it every time and space. It means that you're healing your body in a timeline from the past to the future and in every dimension. You can, so perfect health, you can put youth if you want, you can put happiness, you can put, I think this is the most important thing actually, health, happiness and abundance. Now it's not necessarily monetary means, but abundance of life, to experience life, to be able to move freely in life. You can even put that every time when you drink this water or eat that food, you are more open, you are braver, you are wiser, whatever you want to achieve. This is already a way of programming this also, as like affirmation, but like it's more profound, because instead of just manifesting this in your thoughts, you project this into physical item like a food or drink, and then you're gonna digest it, so it really is part of you. Okay, I think this is it, so let's do this now. This is really a great exercise. Please give yourself time. Sometimes it doesn't work in the first place, but it's really worth to try, because with this you programming your mind to be useful. The mind itself is a tool and it cannot be stopped. If you're meditating constantly, yes, it does stop, but can you meditate 24 hours a day? No, you can't. The mind is there to think, so control it, calm it, and give it something positive to think about, to figure it out. It can be your best weapon in the coming years in your life. So, also, if you are a bit more advanced, you can ask universal information to flow into this food or water from your multi-dimensional self. So then, whatever you know in your previous lifetimes, I think some of you might feel that they walked this earth many times before, then you would be able to access it. This is just one way to kind of get accustomed to the idea to opening up and receiving this. So, but now let's be specific, and let's, in this time and place, I think the most important thing is be brave, still, and healthy, mind and spirit and body. Actually, mind and body. So this is what we're gonna program. We're gonna program this for bravery, for stillness, and a healthy mind and spirit. Okay, so let's start. So I would like you to take a deep breath. Dear universe, dear my higher self, dear all love and light beings around me, the Ascended Masters, I love you, I appreciate you, and I thank you. Please help me to channel this information through precisely, so that whoever uses this can integrate it if this is their path they have to walk in this time. Thank you. Let's ground now together. I would like you to close your eyes. Imagine roots in whichever color you choose, coming down from your spine, tailbones, through your legs and feet, into the structure of the building, and deep into the ground, into the earth. And breathe. And it's going deeper and deeper, your roots. Because, don't forget, you are connected to this earth. As you go deeper and deeper, you might find rocks. You might see the color of the earth. You might even see crystals. And then, as you keep going ever so deep, we're gonna reach the center, and this is where we stay. And now, please straighten a bit up even more. Put one hand to your tummy if it's easier, and another out if it wasn't out already. And see your crown chakra. And now let's open this chakra. Just think about it like a latch, and it just opens like a skyline. And now the energy can flow. And now You are protected, and only information and energy of light coming in. See this light, whichever color you want to see. For me, it's white. It's white like a selenite, and that light pouring through my crown. And how I integrate it? I inhale and I push this around my arms into my hands. And now please keep doing this till you feel that this white energy, or the energy of the universe, filled your body through and through. And into the arms and into the hands. Pull it in. Keep it integrated into the arms, into the hands. Thank you. And now, open your eyes. You still have the connection. Just keep breathing and maintain this while your eyes are open. Concentrate to this energy. Pull it, hold it and integrate it, and out to your arm. And now please hold your water, or even hold all three items. I put it all together now, so your hand is around it, and keep doing this. So now it's gonna go from your hands into the food. It doesn't have to touch it, but for the first time it must be easier like this. And I'm gonna say this just now. Light, love, information. Light, love, information. Light, love, and information. Light, love, and information. And how I work with my mind's eye mostly, so usually I don't touch these things. But for water, if you must, even touch the water, feel it on your fingers, and say, "Dear universe, dear my higher self, please transform the energy and the information of happiness, stillness, and health into this water. Happiness, stillness, health into this water. Happiness, stillness, health into this water." While you're still pulling down this energy of light, you can even see it going through your arms to your palm, touching the glass or the mug you are holding, and into the water. See it dissolve. See it being filled with this energy, this information you need. Happiness, health, happiness, stillness, health, happiness, stillness, health. Now I'm gonna hold it like this, and I'm gonna speed up a bit. Happiness and stillness and health into this water. Happiness, stillness and health into this water. And happiness and stillness and health push it through into dissolve. For me, it's ready when I see then this glass of water change color in my mind's eye. So this is how you use your mind, is that you're focusing your thoughts, what you want to project, but the information comes from higher above. So let's do this one more time. Keep holding it. Deep breath in. White, beautiful light of information coming through your crown chakra. Into your arms, into your palm, pushing it through the glass into the water, and now it's full with love, light, peace. Love, light, and peace. Love, light, peace, help. Love, light, peace, help. And information of love and light and peace and help. Information of love and light and peace and help. And it changed color again for me. Now it's pink, and I think now it's ready. And I thank you. And now I invite you to taste this water again. You might feel that the water somehow tastes cleaner and lighter. Then well done. This is how it's supposed to be. This is my experience anyhow. It's not that how it's supposed to be, that's how I experience it. Or you might just know. One important thing when you work with food is to pull down energy or information and integrate into your body, is that you have to finish whatever you started to drink or ate. That's an old rule, and so I think the reason to it is that you're not wasting any energy which is supposed to be in your body, because you kind of blessed it and filled it and goes into the bin. So let's just drink this water and say thank you for this information of love and light and help. And now this information is wholly mine, integrates into my body in every time and space, part of my DNA. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And drink it, finish it. It's great. And now, with your food, the way I work is also, as I said, I'm working mostly with my mind's eye, because when I started my training in 2001, the first thing I come across was Silva techniques, and that is concentrating on your mind. So for a period of time, well, actually till last 2 or 3 years, that was my main topic, and this is how I strengthen myself. So I put everything through. I think I understood this connection of pulling it and then putting it into the mind's eye and then kind of channel it out. What I missed out is that you can do this without your heart, but it's like almost half of the work, or it's almost very cynical in a sense. And when you open up your heart chakra for this, then there is no other way. Only just the love and light will come through, because with only the mind you can use it to you can use it to bad things also, because you have the intellect, you have the know-how, but it doesn't mean that it's gonna be always used for the good. Once you open up truly and fully your heart chakra, or whatever you're gonna call it, the energy, then this choice is not yours to make anymore, because you can only kind of operate from the realm of light and love, and then you can also, after this kind of program yourself that you reject everything which is below the resonance of love and light, but that's it's going to be another topic. So now we still have our solids. So as I said, you can use the singing bowl, and really when you do this, try to do this in a first time for a good half an hour to really, or maybe it's a lot, but you will have to raise the vibration in that food stuff and in the liquid, that it's really worth your time and energy. If you are more experienced, probably you're gonna be able to do this much quicker, and you're gonna feel it also. But for the ones who are not experienced, to see a difference, I would suggest to practice it and do it for half an hour. I know it's a lot of effort, but this holistic way, it comes with a lot of effort. This is not an easy way, and this is not a shortcut way. There are shortcuts, but you have to be in balance. So now I'm just waffling on. Let's do this with our fruit. So what I do, you're gonna take your fruit and do exactly the same as I explained, but now if you are a bit more experienced, imagine the connection is still there, and open up to the light. What I like to do, I work with my mind's eye, as I said. So I see my piece of apple. I can turn it in my mind's eye. I see where I bitten off. I can go into it. So now I'm inside the apple, so everything is yellow around me. I am the apple. And now I'm pulling down this in front, and as a part of this apple, I spread it. And why I'm at it? Because the bread is next to it. It's just gonna contain the two. They're just gonna spread together. Love, health, stillness. Love, health, and 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 stillness. And now, opening the bottle. Anchor it. This food is full with love and nutrition. It's pure, and it's love, and it's health itself. This food now, it's love, it's information, and health itself. This food is nothing else but information, love, and health itself. This food is nothing else but information, love, and health itself. Thank you. See your food. I must admit, I have to talk about something else in a second. If you feel that you are ready to eat it, and then taste it. And say it. With every bite, the information and love from the universe, from the central sun, came down, and it's in this food. And just taste it. You might taste nothing at all. For you it might taste exactly the same. It might taste a bit different. It doesn't matter, because it comes with practice. And because it's mind over matter, that energy is already inside it. So the longer you do it, the longer you anchor it. Some of you might know how to anchor information, like when we look at the time, information into one place, or love in one place, and then it's just there, but it's really is advanced, and I'm just about to learn it. And this sounds like bragging, so sorry, just forget about it. So yeah, this information is there now. Now think about it. When you go for a shopping, and you bought your food, think about how many countries it traveled through, how many hands touched it, with what feelings. If the shop assistant was upset or tired, or maybe she or he hates this job, maybe they throw this item. It hasn't been handled with love. So what is also really important, and that should have been my first step, so let's reverse everything, is to cleanse this. And how can you cleanse this? Is with the violet flame. Now the violet flame is given by us from Saint Germain. This is, I think, quite religious, and for that reason I really struggled with this for a long time. There is a mantra you can recite to invoke the violet flame. I learned this in Hungarian, and it suits me just fine, because for I think a good 6 years, instead of saying God, I would say universe, and I still do. But so with everything, just make it suitable for your mindset, so you can digest it, you can take it in. It's about flexing your mind for a certain level. So yeah, if it says God and you're thinking, oh my, I'm not into that, what is that? No. Erase it, use the word which suits you. Universe. Flow. Universal flow. Higher intelligence, etc., etc. You can do that. I love working with a violet flame. The violet flame clears everything which is below the resonance of love and purity. So you can really raise your vibrations. When you work on yourself, I use the violet flame and I bathe myself into the violet flame. It's actually a color of violet or lilac. Just imagine this around you, as I said, the universal energy, or you can actually see flames. And then you just step into this flame and you're gonna see how it transforms you. This is like a great tool, really. I use this to clear apartments, my friends and family apartments. I specifically use this all the time when I work with earth as it is, when I do meditation for the earth. You may see after you practice this that it changes color. So once you are done with it, because you can invoke it and just keep reciting. If you feel that you are struggling with something, just keep reciting, and it's going to eat away everything which bothers you, in a sense that the fear, negativity and everything in this level is gonna be only love and light. So then you can transform yourself further on. And this is something we must do constantly, because in this time and space everything is moving and there are so many happenings and informations affecting us. So you cannot really anchor your core might be anchored, but then the layers on it can get ruffled, and it's important to calm it down, make it smooth like the water, and then you're gonna have the energy again to create. So yeah, because this is duality, so let's not fool ourselves. This world is based on duality, so it is not possible, if you are not a monk living somewhere, not to be affected. But the reason is not the reason. What you have to learn is to act and not react. So it's always stillness, thinking it through, feeling it through, and then make a step. This is it. How did I end up here? Ooh. So I was talking about the food and how people handle it. Yeah, and the violet flame, obviously. So yes, please do look up the violet flame. It's an amazing tool. There is also one more thing what I use, is also just like a little mantra. You can make up your own mantras. If you like to write things, just make up a small mantra, just tune it till it's perfect for you. So for me, it's only love and light, and in me and around me, only surrounds only love and light. And it doesn't have to make sense grammatically, because actually I say this also in Hungarian, but this is the meaning of it. Love and light, in me and around me, there is always and only love and light. And this is the only thing I accept. And then that's gonna raise your vibration. Another important thing, what I learned and practiced, is that that's going, now we're gonna go into the programming a bit, but just a itsy bitsy bit. Please be aware what you are listening to, because if you think about it, just really think about it, when you watch a really scary movie, what makes you scared? Well, some people are different, but what makes me scared is the sound. So we react first to the sound, I would think, not necessarily the vision itself. So if you, for the mind, it takes, a mind has to hear something around 400 times till it takes it in, and then it goes into your subconscious, and then you are not even aware that it's there. So if you keep listening to the same music on and on and on, and maybe this is a really sad love ballad or whatever, it's going to affect you. Just to be aware of this. It can be the news, it can be your favorite TV program. However, when your vibration changes, or your mindset and your heart, you'll see that you're gonna resonate with different programs on TV and different music. So this is not a problem, it's just you have to kind of reinvent yourself in that moment in time and accept that, yeah, it doesn't feel good anymore to listen to that. However, it's always good to push yourself a bit, and I think I'm gonna do another video regarding of how we can kind of stretch a bit our mind and our feelings out. But predominantly about food and how you can fill your food with energy and with information. That was the core of it. Please don't take this as a face value. Why should you? Practice it. Try it, and fine-tune it for you, because everybody's journey is different and everybody learns in a different way. So first start with water, then try the fruit, and if this is really alien to you, what I just said, then please just say thank you in my mind when you eat your food, and say thank you for feeding me, thank you for nourishing me, thank you, thank you, thank you. I must say something else regarding the food though, because I think I am going to kind of, I hope, talk about everything. This is like a long topic, but if something is stale, bad, moldy already, please do not eat it. So this energy is not to change the physical form of the food. Please respect the 3D and its laws, which means that things age and die. You can slow it down, but it will happen. So there is a shelf life for everything, because this is how it is. So what I mean, don't try to change this and eat the food. However, when you are able to control your mind, it's gonna affect you less. So it happened with me too, that I ate moldy bread because I didn't check it properly, and I ate it at my work, and by controlling my mind I was able to not be sick. So it kind of went through me. It hurt like hell, but it just passed through me. So this is also really important, and my next videos are gonna be about this really. And I do hope that you enjoy this video, and please try it, because this is how you're gonna learn and this is how you're gonna integrate. And thank you so much, and have a lovely day. Bye.